Everybody, episode 44 of Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is Stuart Benner, and we are going through the adventures of Barren Land and Moonwind. Right now, we are in the womb of Lamashtu. This is part 2 of our trip through that region. So we're continuing to try to investigate the bloom that's happening, where all these portals are opening up inside people that have consumed these seeds, trying to get to the source and stop it. And we know it's somewhere in here, because that's what we've been told. And right now, we've been going through, and I am actually going to make sure I save this game for something other than, I probably already have here, but other than like a autosave. And let me see if I can figure out which way we came from. Looks like we're going around in a circle. Boy. It's like we're going to have to take a different trip, because right now, if you look at that map, make sure there's nothing in here. It looks like there's nothing. If I go back this way, this is the way I just came from. If I go back this way, I'm kind of like at the beginning where I started. Was there any way? We didn't go this way. So I think I'm going to go this way, go back up here, and take a trip to the right. Alright, that's what we're going to do. Assuming these always go the same way. I guess we'll find that out. Alright. So we're going to go north. Yes, north. We go up. Let me put it that way. And here we want to go over here and go this direction and see what happens.
It is done.
Yeah, because this is a place we haven't been. There's something here that we need to fight already. So go ahead, kill it. There is more than one of them. I can't imagine there's just going to be one spider here. Yeah. Not the case. You're going to be all over the place. There's one right there. Oh crap, there's one of those swarms. I hate those swarms. Alright, we're going to have everybody come out here. Can I go ahead and send one over there? I don't know. It looks like I can. I wiped out some swarms. I'm extremely happy.
Serves you right.
And can I move her? I can't move her. Maybe I should have done a haste spell. Hard to say what would have made the most sense. At least I had a saving throw to succeed when it hit me. Can I get that one without having to move? I can't tell. Don't think so.
I grant you death.
Alright, better than nothing. You can move a few feet through.
Strike as one.
Alright, at least we got that one out of here. And where's that one coming from? Oh, a surprise one, huh? Alright, good, we killed one there. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if I can get the primal matriarch. Nope.
You deserved it.
Unfortunately, the concealment, but there's only two.
Let us strike as one.
It's both concealed. I don't like this
We
concealment.
can do it.
Good, at least he got him.
Cannot hide from me.
I can't believe they call that concealment.
Do not hold back.
Oh, she didn't get to go.
We shall overcome.
Oh, I thought being right beside there. Good. Can't be continued to be concealment if it's killing people, the way I see it. Alright, I think there's
Anything is possible.
Wand of Lightning Bolt, that's pretty cool. Oh, I saw something up here. Alright. There it is. Mushrooms, no big deal. Did I get 'em? I think there's a couple of things over here.
No stopping now.
I thought. One mushroom. I thought there was one other object. No, I'm not spot there. Oh, more mushrooms. That's a lot of mushrooms. Okay. Oh, there's even more around here somewhere. And if there's something else
Onwards.
over here. Oh, another one.
Adventures call to them.
Alright. Lindsay. I didn't realize that. She got hurt.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Does she have. I wonder if she doesn't have a spell to fix that either. I guess we already knew that. So that's a problem. I wonder if I should heal up here. Alright, maybe
March on.
I should have gone the other way out. Here I was thinking all this time that that was a mistake. Maybe that's where I want to be. Maybe I do want to leave this way. We'll see what happens. A long journey through the cave stretches around Silver Lake. Silver Step Lake brought our raid heroes to another large, narrow crack in the wall. This time, however, the crack was different from the previous ones. We started to realize we were nearing something mysterious and magical. More and more strange vegetation appeared on the cave walls and floor. We'll look around. Well, I guess there's nothing to do but go on. Kraken Rock was narrow for even her. Sinkhole. This is interesting. Okay, I think I remember what this is. The Other World. Yeah, this is a weird situation here. And actually, I'm actually gonna have to look that up. I think because it's complicated. Let's see here. Alright, so here we are. This is the other world. This is pretty complicated, this one. But there's, as usual, more spiders. Oh, a bunch of them too. They're called quick spider. And we got that doom spider. Fun.
Attack! Strike as one.
Why
Do
can't I
not
get out
hold
there?
back.
Am I trapped?
We shall overcome.
Alright. She missed. Alright, Linz. I think it's time for you to fascinate.
Any last wishes?
Nowhere to run.
Cool. Could be worse. Cool. That's a lot better than I was afraid it would be. Killing these things. No issues of concealment. Well, that one was concealed.
You should have run.
Strike with all your might.
Excellent.
Attack!
Finally, she can hit somebody. Alright, let's think about where we are. Alright, so... that's a pool of some kind.
Stand with me.
I aim true.
Not cool.
Strike!
All concealment. How many of them are there? Oh, crap.
Strike as one.
This is where I step in.
Okay, frustrating that none of them can hit it. Alright, I'm confused because it doesn't look like it let us go this way. What bird? That's really weird. It's taking me somewhere else.
No stopping now.
Oh, looks like it's gonna be a scene. I hope you guys can hear this.
Listen to me, trespasser. You sought a kingdom. I seek something simpler. Apology.
Get ready. Get scared. Listen.
As you sought to steal a kingdom for yourself, so must you do again. 1,000 times over. For a theft, a true theft, must be practiced to be earned. It will be a lengthy task. This is how it shall be measured.
Oh, remember.
Make ruins of kingdoms. When each is dust, The grains shall gather in this vessel. When 1,000 grains are gathered, bring it before us as an offering, so that an eldest may sip from it. When that is done, your trespass shall be forgiven.
Where will I find so many nations? It is...
An impossible task? How? Let your unrequited love guide you. Guided you to your first kingdom, so it shall again. Seek it, hunt for it, lust for it. Let the emptiness inside you become your deadliest weapon. It is not an impossible task. After all, what use is an apology that cannot ever be given?
Okay. Interesting. Is there anything over here? What happens if we go through here? Another transportation.
It is done.
Oh. Old gnome. It's old, worn, and covered with a layer of dust. The gnome is covered with dust? Wow. Who are you and what is this place? Who are you? What is this place? This is the beginning. That was before all their beginnings. The echo born before sound. This is the mark on the margins of sacred text. Okay. Something odd. Vision a woman and many others in the mist. They appear before me and then vanished. Huh. Well, I thought I saw her again. The way you walk. Monsters for escaping from sea portals. Yeah. Have to see the world through her eyes. Take a drop of it to replace the seed of wrath of inscribed. That is just a repeat. So did I hear him correct that we received
Adventures await.
a lantern? Yes, we did. Anything else around here? Just a note. And a fireplace to rest. Maybe we should rest at the fireplace. That will heal, yeah, constitution damage. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what to do here. Okay. I guess we'll go back this way. Whoops. But this time we shouldn't transport it. We should actually go across to whatever's over here.
Keep your eyes open. Charge!
At least we surprised them. Oh, I guess I didn't
Don't
want to
hold
do that.
back.
I got confused about who I was. I was thinking it was this
Do
one.
not hold back.
They all look weird with
Onwards!
the lantern's magic. Unfortunately, Landon won't be able to fight until they get to actually do something.
Serves you right.
That was enough to kill him. Darn it.
This will hurt.
Huh.
We shall overcome.
Ow. Okay, that took him out.
Attack.
Just kill him, but destroyed him. That's some pretty tough
Stay
stuff.
behind me!
Yeah, all I needed was a 6, but couldn't roll it, huh? You got some good damage in.
I grant you death.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. You only get one attack in. I don't.
We
Okay.
won't falter.
That's enough. Figured only one skin would work. Weird that there's fruits. Never understand why there would be fruits. Okay. I'm still not sure which way I want to go here. Is there further to go down this way?
No stopping now. Onwards.
Is this where we first came in? I can't tell. Oh, owlbears.
Let's finish them quick.
Oh, whoa.
Look ahead. Cannot hide from me.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Strike as one.
Forwards.
Not bad.
Let us strike as one!
Oh, I only needed to get a 6.
You
Her
deserved it.
armor class is pretty good. Boy, they can kill him. Yeah. I hope there was enough of them that when he was down, with him down, they could kill him.
Nowhere to run.
Okay. We failed to skin that one. We got that one. So there's some kind of loot here. Owlbear eggs, right? Interesting. Oh. Almost missed it.
Anything else?
Okay, 90. That's not bad. Well, I hope you're
We
successful.
cannot be
Crap.
defeated.
He obviously wasn't successful
Do
with the
not
trap.
hold back.
Or maybe it wasn't a
Just
trap
let
all
me
in.
try. Applause, please.
I applaud you, Lindsay. Great job.
I was
Stop.
Beginning of the hunt.
I hate
I
those
aim
things.
true.
And Lindsay was called forth. Applause, please. Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
So in addition to the traps, they have all these stupid swarms.
anything is possible. Anything else?
I'll make my own legend.
How are we doing here? Oh, we still got 25 before we go up to the next level. That's a long way.
To victory!
We shall overcome.
Oops.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Somebody missed the trap there.
Applause, please.
Their life ends here. You should have run.
That wasn't enough to kill it, huh?
Adventures call to them. Applause, please.
Applause.
Just letting the ink dry. What
You
troubles
must not
you?
be able to get up there.
Anything else? And Lindsay was called forth.
Alright, we'll get to know
We
how
will
many
be
traps there are.
victorious.
Somebody got affected. See the -2 points. I don't know who it was there. One thing I struggle with down here is this. I can't tell. Alright, I'm not sure where we're going. There's another one up there, that's right.
I wrote it like I saw it. Applause, please.
Are we finally done with those things? Looks like maybe. Don't see anything of value. Other vision. Some spiders. Your last order, my lady, it frightens me. The seed of an overblowing flower is almost prepared, but as you requested. But what will it bring? The flower contains immense power, power from which immense evil can be born. Monsters are replicating Galarian by the hundreds in a crowded street. It is a Traven. You're a baby's crib. That's exactly what I need. He wanted to see Kingdom in ruins? He will.
We should move.
So we got 2 spiders.
Cannot hide from me.
Good. I was afraid that we wouldn't hit that.
Any last wishes?
But they quote concealment.
We can do it.
Nope. Huh.
Attack!
That worked well.
Nowhere to run.
Not a single one in there. Come
This
on.
is where I step in.
Nope.
Strike!
Come on.
Strike
Landon.
with all your might.
Do not falter!
Uh-oh. I thought that was the last one. Where did that one come from? Okay, that's over.
Strike when certain.
We will prevail!
Must be everywhere. There's another one.
Don't hold back!
Guess I'll move everybody over there. This is a key one. Can he? Where'd it go? Lovely. I know it's there somewhere, but it won't let me shoot it. There it is. Weird that it wouldn't let me see the purposes of the other one.
Onwards!
Alright, what am I trying to do here? I don't know what I'm trying to do.
March on.
Is there a way to go down there? Did I just go the whole way? It's weird that I can't go any further north. Huh. I'm confused. What happens if I take off the lantern?
This is my path.
Alright, let's try going through here and see where it takes us without the lantern. That's the same place we just were, isn't it?
I tire of waiting. I stand ready.
We will prevail!
Oh, there's a bunch of monsters by it.
I grant you death.
Oh wow, actually a breath weapon.
Strike as one!
Failed.
We won't falter.
Well, that's pretty nice.
Stay behind me!
Wow. That's taking a beating.
Serves you right.
Cannot hide from me.
Hmm. Fortunately, it grew right back. Now, where is that gnome? How do I even get here? How do I get out of here?
It is done.
Well, if there's any way past it, is it? Nope. Oh, it looks like this is the only way here. That's
No
good to know.
stopping now.
So,
Adventures await.
I will take off the lantern one more time. And go back through this. We need to find. I want to find the gnome. Where is the gnome? You'd think I would know that. At the very least. Maybe it's still in the other world. Which world are we in right now? What does it say? I either want to find a gnome or it's a quiet. I can't even hear my own heartbeat. My heart's still beating in my chest, or have they taken that from me too? We're not going to have the voice speak. Curse, curse, illuminate silence. What am I to do? What? Ah, because I haven't been in this area. But there's my good friend.
Leader charged forwards. Hey,
Do
wait
not
for me.
hold back.
Nowhere to run.
Never mind.
This will hurt.
18 damage isn't bad.
You deserved it.
Let us strike as one. We shall overcome.
I aim true.
Okay, not bad. Doesn't seem like anything special. Well, where
Follow
is the
me.
gnome?
We should move.
I think I want the lantern again. I don't think I want to go to the other place. I could be wrong.
Onwards. No stopping now.
Is this where the gnome is up here? Yes. So I remember doing that. I gotta get the bird bones. Alright, so we are gonna go this way. There we go. So now we got to throw the bones in the water. Collect the water from the pond. We got a vial with poisoned water. Okay. So let me figure out again where that flower was. I think I have to go.
It is done.
Up this way, right? It was here, but it was in the other world. So
I'll make my own legend.
I am going to take off the lantern. Okay, let's go through this. I think this is what took us to where the flower was. I think. Yep, there it is.
Let's finish them quick.
Uh-oh.
Attack!
I can get over there too. A lot of damage, but it didn't take him out yet, right? Where are the other owlbears? That one. Oh, I'm all the way up there. I'm not too worried about him.
You should have run.
Ah, good, you dead.
Any last wishes?
I'm gonna try to do that one.
Do not fall back.
Good.
Forwards!
Unfortunately, I'm just maybe
Strike
she has a lot of hits. Maybe she'll get rid of all of them.
Strike.
Cannot hide from me.
What's this? No, well done, child, but your work here isn't finished yet. Before you go on your way, a question. You have seen the story of the trespasser. You've seen her fall. Why? Prevent the suffering of others? Flower blossoms in two worlds at the same time, here and your homeland. Its existence links the two worlds and cruelly casts creatures between them. If you destroy the flower in only one world, it'll grow back. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I've got to split them up. Alright, I am going to send Valerie and Tatiana on the other fight. And I'll leave the other three here.
Ah, a test of my abilities.
So I left for her. Hopefully, that wasn't a mistake.
Nowhere to run.
Guess I should have gone after him. Good. That's a pretty powerful wolf.
We can do it. Strike with all your might.
Hey, I was able to take him out in one fell swoop. I wonder if I made a mistake. I mean, I should have sent
This
3
is
and
where
3. They said this is a tougher fight, but I'm not that impressed. That was a pretty big blow.
I aim true.
Don't hold back.
Oh, he's down.
We won't falter.
I think Lynn's is gonna cast haste. Dog's taking some big hits.
Grant you death.
This will hurt.
Forwards.
serves you right.
Is there a way to kill this thing?
Cannot hide from me.
How do I kill this thing? I'm confused. Okay. I'm guessing this means we're going to see the other two now. Again, I hope I... Maybe I should have put 3 here. Where are they?
Our time has come. That is quite a discovery.
To arms!
What is that? Oh, that's the flower.
Onwards!
Do not hold back!
Stay behind me!
Oh, I think I can make short work of this thing.
We shall overcome.
Oh, there's more than just that. What's that thing? Oh! We're all here. I'm confused about what...
Stop. Look.
Are we fighting something else? It's on more things.
You deserved it.
Nowhere to run.
You should have run.
Let us strike as one!
I think it's desperate to make sure we don't destroy it, and at this point, this is going to be our big fight. Attacking Lindsay.
Attack! Ah!
We can do it!
Right, Lens. What are we going to do?
Any last wishes?
keep getting really hammered a bit here.
I aim true.
Alright, Lena, what do we got over here? What a fireball.
Do not falter!
Strike as one!
Strike with all your might!
They keep summoning things.
This is where I step in.
Oh, I didn't think it would get the chance to attack me from there.
I grant you death.
Onwards!
Do not hold back.
We won't falter!
Serves you right.
Alright, now we're just gonna try
Cannot
to fight
hide
this
from
thing.
me.
What's the thing of being elegance? Yep, I don't want any of it to last.
Anything is possible.
What do we do next? Just loot up here somewhere.
Applause, please.
Okay. Where's
Look
the other?
ahead.
Anything else?
March on.
Don't hesitate.
Hair splitter. Let's see what that is. I think it says there's one more down here.
Give the order.
3. Well, that's a lot lighter than what I currently am using. Now, isn't it? And Didn't affect my speed any, but okay. Actually, gonna look at that for a minute. Is there anything that's better? No, not so far. Alright, so that is everything, isn't it? I think this might be the way out. I think we succeeded. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we succeeded here. Amazing. This is the way out. Wow. We completed it. We did the other world. We did the whole room of Lamashtu and the other world. Alright, we'll go ahead and collect all of that. That could be a game changer at this point, because if we've stopped them being able to create the seeds, we're going to go over here to Silvershire. More enemies, though. I was hoping to get away from it before we had to fight any more enemies. Oh, this is an interesting location.
Defeat
air
is
elementals.
not an option.
Couple air elementals. It's unfortunate. I have no idea how to fight that.
We shall overcome.
Can you make one fall? I doubt it. I wonder if it's affected by magic. One hit, the other one didn't.
Nowhere to run.
Well, they're not so unbeatable, are they? Was there a second one? There it is.
You deserved it.
Unfortunately. Oh.
Attack!
Alright, Tatiana. What can you do? Not very much, it looks like. Use a dog can trip him. I think I should probably heal the dog. Just in case we have some more battles.
Strike!
Alright, dude.
I aim.
You're not gonna get 3 shots, unfortunately. Hopefully he can make a difference. Just one. Come on, you hit him once.
Stay behind me!
I see that. It doesn't look like he get anything from that. Okay. I need you to heal the dog. Akbo. I'm not sure where he is. He's still 32 down.
What troubles you?
Alright, cast it on the dog one more time.
Yes.
Then the modern on yourself.
Axel, yes.
And on
Axel, yes.
okay. Let's get out of here.
No stopping now.
I'm just gonna get the silver step here and try to sell all the extra stuff we got, and I think it's called Silver Shire, excuse me, and maybe make our way home. I don't remember if there's anybody here to talk to or not. I don't think so. It's kind of a unimportant village. I don't use that kind of weapon. I don't have anybody that does. Oops, not that one. I'm going to keep that. I don't know if the magical anthem man, so I guess I'll hang on to it for a moment. I might hang on to that for a while, but I'm not. What is that? I'm not sure if that would be helpful or not. I'm not sure who. You know what, I think. Yeah, I want to do it that way. They're hardly worth anything at all. Okay. Quartz. And we have a quartz. A jade. A javelin, which doesn't really do anything for me. I understand one of the benefits of javelin is you have a better reach when you're attacking, so that might be helpful. But I just don't feel like it's important. This is just regular full plate. I think it might be where we are done now. Get rid of some more stuff. Get some more money. I'm just going to double check if there's anything over here. Oh, there is Nim. Is there anything that we need to talk to her about? I don't know if this is really that helpful. I guess it's going to be helpful if she's going to make me some. I'm going to go ahead and camp here to see if that helps Lindsay. Yeah, it does. So, I know my guys weren't really exhausted, but boy, being able to heal up like that, I don't think there's anybody over here. I guess I better double check while I'm here. No. Let's get out of here. And we'll make our way back to Tussdale. The main thing I went ahead to Tussdale just to see what's going on. You know, could we clean up the capital? We can give the good news to everybody of our success. Yeah, I just want to go back to the. Can we do anything? We can. Let's go ahead and see if there's any actions to take before we actually get there. I don't have anybody to take care of that. There was something. I got the money, but I guess I should have done that. rather than have him been in there. Oh well. Do the best we can with what we have. That was available for claiming. I didn't claim it. Alright, this is important to see how the town has been getting cleaned up, the capital here. So it's pretty awful. I took care of everything here, didn't I?
Onwards.
We defeated all the monsters.
Follow me.
I can tell him what happened.
I prayed to Erastil that you would make it in time. This is joyous news, or would be in most any other situation. A trifle. Nothing of prayer to Erastil. I had just finished an operation and was preparing for the next one when all the remaining patients. There are still many wounded in the city streets. I aim to go, Your Grace. I must leave as well.
I thought we defeated all of them. There we go. It is over. Sure, we'll collect everything. Why not? In here, now they'll probably take me right to the council, but I'd like to get rid of the stuff I have. To the storyteller.
Your Grace, if I may, I just need a moment of your time. I feel it only proper to honor the fallen. Things have gone horribly wrong in our barony of late. The victims are counted in the hundreds. It will take a long time for the barony to return to its former state. We can make it, of course, but we must remember that it won't be due to our efforts alone. There are those who fought and died, sacrificed themselves to make this possible. One in particular, especially, Keston Gares.
Yeah.
In our darkest hour, he stood at the head of the militia and spared the barony from popular unrest. If not for him, the crowd at the square would have been much bigger and much angrier. Keston fell defending this city, and I believe it's our duty to honor his memory. Now, with the capital finally returning to a semblance of normalcy, I think we should consider commemorating Keston. I think the people would appreciate knowing that we don't forget those who fight alongside us.
Alright, we'll do this one. We'll convert the old prison into guard headquarters and name it after Keston. That's kind of lame, and this one is terrible.
A brilliant idea, Your Grace. Keston would have been proud to know that his example will inspire generations of the barony's defenders. Thank you. I will personally attend to all matters related to this decision you've made.
Embarrassed? Yeah. Extinguisher.
The season of bloom was over. Its invasion of magical beasts stopped. Finally getting a break, it was time for us to restore the capital and count our losses.
Okay. Well, a lot to be done. Let's start with the storyteller. paying me for the symbol of Torag, the token of Dryad, and apparently I have a lot of dog tags, so they've given me 2,700 for that. Oh! Great. 10,000 gold coins. I don't know if I'm that interested in the story at this point. Okay. Their love cannot be kept secret for long. The king ordered and I executed. He slipped away. Obviously that wasn't the right question. Alright, I'm sorry, I don't want to read this. Alright. Yes, the Forest Racers.
This is my path.
Alright, what do we have then? The Forest Knight's Bracers. What does this do? Whenever the wearer of these bracers would become shaken, its effect is negative, and the wearer gains a +2 morale bonus to attack rolls. Whenever they become frightened or confused, they start laughing instead. Extremely movement spell. Whenever a face successfully hits the wearer, that face is the key to release from frightened. I guess that's something to wear. I mean, I guess I'm just tired. Now, what is this? This is the extinguisher that he gave us. Wow. +6 against Will-o'-the-Wisps. Will-o'-wisps. It's a nice thing to have around if we're going to fight them, I guess. Alright. The main thing I want to do right now, I want to do knock-knock. Now, I give him these weapons. Let's see which one's better. Mother's Care is... This is great. They're wonderful weapons. You're going to do immense amounts of damage with those two things. The other thing I want to do, because I think he's so good, honestly, is... I don't remember who I gave it to. I want to say I gave it to somebody that doesn't matter. This is Strength, Dexterity, and Constitution. I think it's her. No, it's Dexterity and Constitution. I want to give it has Strength, too. Dexterity and Constitution. This is it. Well, I want Tatiana to have it. Is there anybody else that's got one like that? Strength and Constitution. Much better Strength and Constitution. Giant Strength. I don't know. Knock Knock has one that's Dexterity. I'd like to have one that's Strength and Dexterity for him, but I don't have anything like that. Excuse me. Alright, I think we're good the way we are. We're getting +10 damage, so I think this works out fine. Do these help him? He's at 23. They do not. Okay. Alright, that does not surprise me. Too much. Because he does wear armor. I think that would help his armor class, but he would lose that bonus of the dexterity damage. I think that's more important. He definitely doesn't need wisdom, so. Okay. But he's definitely one of the more powerful. Offensively, he's going to be really tough to defeat. Alright, let's go over here and see. How's Valerie doing? Alright, nothing new. What's going on here? Okay, that's successful. That may help us. Alright, we want to do that. So I can't deal with any of those. Can I do the town? I can do the town. Good. That's a big deal. Unfortunately, I can't do these. Let's say 3 days for him, so that's not so bad. I thought I already defeated the Fae. I guess one thing I'm going to do, I don't know how much money I have. I'm going to check at some of the other towns. Like we got the new town over here. We built Mim's jewelry shop. Is there anything else we need to build? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. That's my only thing right now. Is I want to check the towns around. What's that? That's the Omen. Just looked at Silver Share. For some reason I thought there was another one over there. Oh, here it is. We got Nasriel's and brass shops. Let's just make sure there isn't anything else that needs to go in there. No. Now I want to build more places. That's a given. I just want to make sure there's no more places that people have specifically asked us to build that we haven't done. We got Boken's shop. Okay, nothing there. No, keep. Again, we got two places built. So I think we're good. Now let's go to that last place. Tetzelford or something like that. There it is. I've already built Cumio's and Cheryl's places. So I think we've done what we're supposed to do. Yeah, looks like it. So good. Alright. So I think things have gone well here. I am going to call this a day. We made great success. We have stopped the bloom problem. Now we're still going to have problems at the hilltop, but we are in excellent shape. We made a lot of great progress today. And saving the game. I'm going to look at my character screen. I'm a lot closer than I could be to that level. So I think we're in good shape. I'm going to sign off for today, and when we come back, we will look at see what's next on the agenda for us after taking care of that. I mean, I know we've got some things happening here, and after 3 days, we're going to have some people to take care of some of these problems too, and that may open up some other things. So, thanks everybody. I hope you have a good evening.